A legendary Chicago attorney has died. Tom Durkin represented accused terrorists, drug dealers, even white-collar criminals for decades. His death, coming after a very short illness tonight, has stunned Chicago's legal community.
Our investigative reporter Chuck Goudie has followed Durkin's cases and his career for years. He joins us now with the story of a remarkable Chicagoan. Chuck?
Mary and Stephen, Tom Durkin had a distinctive look, a distinctive way about him, and a distinctive passion for the law and the people who came to him seeking justice. Durkin frequently said his profession was a noble one. There would be no lawyer bashing in Tom Durkin's orbit. He lived a noble life. Tom Durkin's photo could have been in the dictionary under the word advocate, as both a noun and a verb. Durkin, who died after a very brief illness at age 78, was an advocate for constitutional justice and worked to advocate on behalf of thousands of criminal defendants who were charged with terrorism, drug violations, fraud, and myriad crimes, cases filed by state and federal authorities in Chicago and around the world.
He was incredibly talented and very persevering.
Durkin worked for Dan Webb when Webb was the famed U.S. attorney in Chicago, 1981 to 85. The men became tight friends for life and co-counsel on a case right up to Durkin's death.
When we gave him a bone, he would go for it. And he was really just a very persevering prosecutor that ended up bringing some very big cases.
A few weeks ago, Webb's friend called him coughing.
I said, "You need to see a doctor." I meant that. And the next thing I knew, he was at Northwestern Hospital. He was diagnosed with lung cancer, as I understand it, and it went very quickly.
Tom was as fierce and fearless a lawyer as you would ever want to meet. His client was always innocent. And Tom believed that to his core.
Durkin friend and colleague Ron Safer, an assistant U.S. attorney after Durkin left the office, the two men finding themselves on opposing sides of major cases.
There are some lawyers who will fight like the Dickens in trial and then have a beer afterwards and say, you got the right guy. That wasn't Tom. His client was innocent, and he believed it with a burning passion.
There were few Americans who seemed to know more about the world of foreign terrorism and the nation's insatiable efforts to rein in suspected jihadists than Tom Durkin. For a white Irish Catholic American, Tom was a sought-after defender of accused Middle Eastern radicals because he knew they were protected by the same Constitution as all of us. It was why he freely gave legal defense to several Guantanamo Bay detainees. Tom Durkin leaves behind adult children, several of whom are attorneys, and his law partner and life partner, Janice Roberts. Quite a blow to the legal community.
Absolutely, sounds like a huge loss. And I've seen his picture and heard him speak and watched his cases for years, and it's quite a surprise.
A memorable figure.
No question. Thank you, Chuck.